times more massive. Because supermassive black holes are so massive and located at the center of galaxies, many people imagine them as being a bit like the Sun in the solar system, an anchor that glues everything else together and forces it into an orbit. But this is a misconception. While the Sun makes up 99.86% of all the mass in the solar system, supermassive black holes usually only mass 0.001% of the mass of their galaxy. The billions of stars and galaxies are not gravitationally bound. Instead, it's the gravitational effect of dark matter which holds them together. Many supermassive black holes aren't gentle giants, especially when they're feeding on the clouds of mass in their galaxy. The one at the center of the BL Lacerti galaxy is devouring so much material that it produces jets of plasma rated to nearly the speed of light. If Earth were orbiting this huge body, it would seem 115 times larger than our Sun in the sky, to a crisp seconds by its glowing hot accretion disk. At this point, black holes are so large that stars seem ridiculously tiny compared to them. The galaxy Cygnus A has a supermassive black hole with 2.5 billion solar masses and 14.7 billion kilometers wide, which would mean that if it took the place of our Sun, it would swallow all the planets and stretch halfway to the edge of our solar system. It's devouring so much mass and material that it churns its disk into a kind of magnetic funnel, spewing gas out, making tremendous radio lobes towering over the galaxy 500,000 light-years in diameter. That's 2.5 Milky Ways wide. Another pretty large supermassive black hole sits in the galaxy Messier 87. It has 6.5 billion solar masses and was the first black hole we got an actual photo of, or rather of the glowing gas around the edge of a moon. This sphere of darkness is so large that it covers our entire solar system. And yet, there is a scale even above these kinds of objects. Ultramassive black holes. Now we reach the most massive black holes, perhaps the largest single bodies that will ever exist. These black holes have eaten so much that they've grown to tens of billions of solar masses, their gravity the engine for a quasar, an accretion disk shining brighter than thousands of galaxies full of stars. So massive that they deserve a title of their own: ultramassive black holes. The ultramassive black hole at the center of galaxy OJ287 is 18 billion solar masses. It's so big that it has a supermassive black hole nearly 40 times larger than Sagittarius A star orbiting it. This thing defies imagination and is really hard to compare to anything. It can comfortably fit 3 solar systems side by side inside of it. Let's end this insane competition and get to the King of Kings. TUN 618, a black hole that we can observe consuming galaxies worth of matter, is shining with the brightness of 100 trillion stars, visible from 18 billion light-years away. It has an incredible 66 billion solar masses. A black hole so large that it would take light a week to reach the singularity after crossing the event horizon. About 11 solar systems could sit inside of it, side by side. It may very well be the largest single body in the universe, but in reality, it's probably even larger. Since TUN 618 is so far away, we only see what it looked like 10 billion years ago. In any case, black holes are scary and mysterious and gigantic. They'll be here after everything else dies and growing larger and larger. Okay, now let's do the trip again. From the smallest possible black hole all the way up to the largest. Let's try something new today. We can call it behind.
مونتي مالي صار مليونين لاني قاعد احاول. فانت واحد بعرة راح السيبيس تتكلم منك. يا الله السيبيس الكلب راح ورجع خلاني اكنسل البودة. توا رجع راح. توا رجع. شو هذا بالفعل بورت الفروت هذا. الله اكبر هذا البعر قاعد يرش يطيرني اخر الدنيا يريدني ما اروح. والله ما اروح زين زايد يا بعرة. فما اقدر اعتمد لين في الليل. اذا اسوي شيء عشان اقدر اخبرك وين هذا سيبيست السلح ذا. عادي خلي شو تستفيد الحين. ترى بيروح عليك سيبيست. غني يا حمار الزاوية الثانية. آخر الماب بالزاوية الثانية. يمكن أنا أذبحها يمكن ما تفتح دقيق. أيوه شلون أنا بروح البعرة ذي قاعد يحاول يضربني بس إنه ما يفهم شو يعني. راح الحين أبي
سكر واحد
لا لا زاوية الثانية.
سكر كسر حتى هاي وهذا واحد سكر صفر حتى نلعب روبلوكس.